Let's start with the obvious. Check if the power is on and running to the simulator. Maybe someone turned it off or the lead has been pulled out. Possibly the power plugs have worked loose from the power board, which is under the nose of the simulator. Over time, it's possible that one of the connection points in the power board underneath the simulator has stopped working. So you could run another power cord to the simulator using another power board if you like, and then you could test the plug of the item that's not working to check if that solves the problem. When you start the simulator, the steering wheel should go through a calibration process and spin. The steering wheel should have a light on to register it is working. If the pedals and steering wheel were working okay and then stopped working during simulator use, it is probably best to fully turn off the simulator computer and then restart. Likewise, the USB to the computer might be loose or the USB port might be disabled. So remove the side panel to check the connections and/or move the USB cord to another USB port. When you connect the USB, you should hear a Windows sound for a new connection. When driving in the simulator software, when you press the pedals or turn the steering wheel, there is this controls indicator on the middle screen that registers if the feature is working. So you can use this to check and see each pedal and the steering wheel use being registered here. Another reason the wheel or pedals or gear stick is not working is that someone has played with the settings or loaded the wrong settings. If you are using the profile of an automatic driver, you need to choose an automatic vehicle. If you're using the profile of a manual driver, you need to choose a manual vehicle. A common mistake here is that you have a group of people gathered around the simulator. You are using an automatic profile and an automatic vehicle, then a new driver wants to drive and wants a manual transmission. If you change to a manual vehicle while still in an automatic profile, some of the gear stick positions will be assigned wrongly. This also applies if you're using a manual profile and driving a manual vehicle, and then a new driver wants to drive an automatic vehicle, and the instructor does not change the profile to an automatic mode. Likewise, computer-savvy students could accidentally or maliciously alter some of the control settings. If you go to the Controls menu and go to Settings, you can check what button or control system is set for acceleration, braking and steering and all the other driving controls. On the menu listing, double-click the left mouse button on the name of the function, like acceleration, and when the prompt box becomes live, press on the control you want to do that function. So double-click on acceleration and then press the accelerator pedal. This should then assign a name to what you pressed. Repeat for the other pedals, steering wheel, and for each gear position. The sensitivity of these controls can also be adjusted in the Advanced Settings menu. When you press on the pedal, you'll see it register here, so long as it has been assigned properly. The dead zone and linearity of the controls can be adjusted to make it more or less sensitive and add to the realism. The dead zone is how much needs to be applied before it starts to register, and the linearity is how quickly it goes from nothing to full. Also, someone might have changed the control system to keyboard or mouse or a different type of steering wheel system. So check the menu lists the steering wheel system as fitted to your simulator. Normally, this is a Logitech G920 wheel. If the simulator is fitted with a Logitech steering wheel and pedals, then you can use the Logitech calibration tool, which is available online. You can plug an Ethernet cable or internet dongle into the computer and download this to the desktop. This program allows you to adjust the sensitivity of the pedals and steering wheel. So if the Thrustmaster steering wheel is not working, check that the light is on. Also, it needs to be on the PS3 setting, and if you've moved that while the computer is on, you'll need to restart the computer. Then you can search in the Windows search menu USB game controller, and then you'll get, if it's plugged in and working, you'll get these items come up. Then if you click on properties, you'll get this menu come up, and that's where you'll be able to test that the controller works. So I'll just make this panel live, and you can see the wheel rotate and the pedals register, and if you press the buttons, things light up. So this can be used for calibration, and also for checking whether it works. And also across here, you can go to the gear shifter. So I'll need to close this menu, and then you'll be able to check the gear shifter, hit properties, and then gear shifter, and you'll see it light up as it registers each gear. Also check the control unit is set to steering wheel and the Thrustmaster TMX Pro is selected. In summary, there are many possible reasons for the steering wheel or pedals to stop working. Usually this is electrical or software related. Any experienced computer user should be able to work through this list. If it reaches the point where the steering wheel or pedals are deemed faulty, a new set can be purchased from a computer store and fitted to the frame.